Hello everyone and welcome back to Facts 365. Thanks for joining us. Here we celebrate weird and random facts concerning each day. Here are 10 facts about February 10th. Number 1. On February 10, 1973, a gas explosion occurred inside a tank storing liquefied natural gas in New York City while 42 workers were cleaning the tank. The tank had supposedly been completely drained 10 months earlier, but ignition occurred, causing a plume of combusting gas to rise. 2 workers near the top felt the heat and rushed to the safety of scaffolding outside, while the other 40 workers died as the concrete cap on the tank rose 20 to 30 feet in the air and then came crashing back down, crushing them. Number 2. On February 10, 1962, American spy pilot Francis Gary Powers is released by the Soviets in exchange for Soviet Colonel Rudolf Abel, a senior KGB spy who was caught in the United States 5 years earlier. Number 3. On February 10, 1970, an avalanche crashes down on a ski resort in France, killing 42 people, mostly young skiers. The incident happened while most guests were eating breakfast in a large room facing the mountain. Suddenly, there was an explosion-like sound and approximately 100,000 cubic yards of snow came rushing down the mountain. The young people inside the hotel had little time to react. The snow exploded through the hotel's large windows and swallowed the crowd inside. Number 4. While working at an ordnance plant during World War II, Vesta Stout noticed that the way ammunition boxes were sealed made them difficult to open quickly. So, she developed a waterproof, tearable cloth tape to solve the problem. Her bosses at the plant were unimpressed, so on February 10, 1943, she wrote a letter to U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who liked the idea. It was originally called duct tape, because it was first made from duck cloth. It wasn't used for duct work until many years later. Number 5. On February 10, 2018, a double-decker bus flipped onto its side in Hong Kong. The crash killed 19 people and injured 65. The bus was running 10 minutes late and some passengers were complaining with the driver. Passengers said the driver then became frustrated, and drove really fast as if he was throwing a tantrum. He was sentenced to imprisonment for 14 years over the crash. In addition, he is no longer allowed to drive any vehicles. Number 6. On February 10, 1996, world chess champion Garry Kasparov loses the first game of a 6-game match against Deep Blue, an IBM computer capable of evaluating 200 million moves per second. Man was ultimately victorious over machine, however, as Kasparov bested Deep Blue in the match with 3 wins and 2 ties and took home the $400,000 prize. An estimated 6 million people worldwide followed the action online. Number 7. Tom and Jerry made their debut appearance on February 10, 1940. The duo was shown for the first time in a short animation called Puss Gets the Boot. Number 8. On February 10, 2009, 2 communications satellites accidentally collided at a speed of 26,000 miles per hour. It was the first time a hypervelocity collision occurred between 2 satellites. Previous incidents had involved a satellite and a piece of space debris. Number 9. Elizabeth Banks, born February 10, 1974. She is an American actress, director, and producer. She is known for playing Chaperone Effie Trinket in the Hunger Games film series and an ICCA commentator in the Pitch Perfect film series. Number 10. Clifford Lee Burton, born February 10, 1962, was an American musician who served as the bassist for the thrash metal band Metallica from 1982 until he passed away in a bus accident in 1986, aged only 24. He is renowned for his musicianship and influence on bassists and other musicians as well. As always, thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.